You know, I am known for really cooking what I call like the food of the frugal farmer. So food that is really rich in vegetables and fruits and grains. And so I was really excited to dig into a different type of cuisine and really focus on things that come from the sea. So, you know, that has been one of the learning curves that I am currently on is not cooking fish, but sourcing fish and working with the local fishermen. There's a deep culture
Fishing
around
cultures,
that.
yep.
Yes, and you got to get into the clique for them to work with you. And so, you know, there's all kinds of things you learn when you're opening a restaurant in a new place, and that's one of them here.
And so how would you say Theodosia is different from your other restaurants?
Well, I would say Theodosia is definitely the most elegant dining room that I've ever cooked in.
I mean, look,
it's near.
Yes, yes.
And you know, it is also our menu focuses largely on seafood and traditional foodways of the area. So I think that is very different. But the ways that it's the same, you know, warm hospitality. Delicious, made from scratch, thoughtful food. You know, I'd like to think that all of my restaurants have those things in common.
So when it comes to your menu, what was your thought process behind selecting dishes? Because I know some of the inspiration came from a cookbook, Island Bred and Born. So tell us a little bit about how you came to those decisions.
Well, I really like to cook food that is familiar to people, but just like slightly off center, so that you're not going to come in and compare my shrimp burger to Elle's shrimp burger at Atlantic Beach.
Yes.
But so that was my starting place. What are seafood dishes that people love, and how can I do them a little differently? Like for instance, one of our entrees is a fish dish. Tonight it's going to be a big, nice fillet of cobia. And that's going to be on top of what we're calling a frogmore broth. So frogmore stew is something that I grew up eating. A lot of people in the Carolinas did. So it's corn and potatoes and smoked sausage and shrimp kind of all boiled together. But, you know, I can't do that. So we have done a little ragu with all of those ingredients, and that'll be on the bottom of the plate with a smoked tomato broth around it, kind of emulating the boil aspect with that big, beautiful piece of cobia on top.
Oh, that sounds so amazing.
Yeah, so that starts from a dish that everybody knows, but kind of turns it on its head.
Wow, I love that.
Same thing with that shrimp burger. You know, I think you cannot go to the beach in North Carolina during the summer without getting a shrimp burger, but I always like kind of fuss with it. There's always shrimp falling out the sides, or so we're making a tiny little shrimp burger so everybody can have one and then have dinner.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
But it'll be more of a patty made with shrimp and scallops, and then a creamy fennel slaw and a spicy tomato cocktail. So again, something everybody knows, a shrimp burger, but in a slightly different way.
That's amazing. Yeah, you're making it your own, which is very special. And you also have like a lemon pie.
The lemon pie is inspired by two different pies, actually. So there's the Atlantic Beach pie and there's the Down East pie. They're both lemon pies.
What does it mean to open Theodosia at this stage in your career?
I think when I was younger, opening restaurants and doing, you know, writing books and everything, I think I always felt like I had something to prove. Or always felt like I maybe didn't deserve the opportunity, I guess, and I was always faking it till I made it. And in some ways I still feel that way, but if I'm still faking it at 47, I better find something else to do. So I think what I'm saying is I'm a little more confident.
That's amazing.
And people would not keep coming to my restaurants if we weren't doing something right.
Exactly.
So I'm just trying to follow my gut and be the strong woman that everybody believes I am.
So if viewers wanted to learn more or make a reservation, where can they go?
So they could go to theodosiarestaurant.com. You could also Google the Sanderling and we'll be right there. Our social media is going to have a lot of beautiful photos, both of the space and the food. So there's a lot of places to look, and if you don't even need to dig in more and you just want to make a reservation, you can go to Open Table.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, I cannot wait to try your amazing dishes. Thank you so much, Vivian.
Thank you.